Hi! Today in this video, we're going to talk about what is the real reason that you are attracted to unavailable people. It is not that you are weak or unworthy. It is not that something is wrong with you. It is something else that you're about to discover. But first, remember, subscribe to my channel. This will help many other people to find about this information that may be useful for them. And leave a comment. Let's connect. I would love to know where you are, where you're at, and what is your situation. So let's just talk, okay? So the first thing I would like to share you a story. In this story, you may, feel identified, or you're gonna find some information in a different way. So this is the story of Megan. Megan was this little girl growing up with mom and dad in an environment that wasn't really the best one. Megan's mom was always, or many times, usually, making comments about her friends' daughters, other girls Megan's age, and the comments were usually about how beautiful and smart they were. So, as Megan was a little girl, but she could understand that maybe mom wasn't very happy with her. So she really tried to excel in school. She tried to follow the rules, be a good girl, but she never get praise for any of her efforts. So also what was happening was Megan's dad was also making comments about her little sister. And her little sister was called the Japanese doll. So somehow Megan started feeling like that she needs to compete for her father's love. Of course, all this was totally unconscious. She wasn't really making conscious decisions in her mind. She was a little girl, right? And another thing that happens sometimes is that her mom, when she wanted to ask Megan to do something, she would ask in this way: Megan, do you think you're capable of, for example, washing the dishes? So after a while, Megan started to feel like something was wrong with her, that maybe her parents were expecting something different from her. And she tried to always please them. And she did the same with all her relationships in school, with friends. She was always the one available, the one ready to help. So Megan grew up feeling like in order to be loved, she had to earn that love by doing more, like pleasing others. So she did the same thing with her friends in school, and later on with all her relationships, romantic relationships especially. So, of course, this was something that she learned when she was a little girl, and it was a kind of belief in her subconscious mind that by repeating the same scenario, repeating the same situation, like for example, choosing to be with someone who wasn't available, exactly as her parents were, and making the effort to earn the love of that person by pursuing, doing more, pleasing, putting the boyfriend's needs before her own, all that was totally unconscious. And that is also the reason why when we have been growing up, if this happened to you, if you have been growing up feeling like in order to be loved, you have to do more or do better or becoming someone else, this is the reason why this is happening. This is not your conscious, you are not aware of this, or maybe now you are aware of this, but it's not your fault. It's not that that something is wrong with you. What happened is that this is like a lesson, actually is a survival mechanism that we learned when we were little. In order to survive, we need to be sure that we are loved, that we belong to a group, like a family, and that we are accepted. It's a very very basic instinct of survival. But we carry this all our life. So actually, it is a wound. Feeling attracted to the unavailable, to the point of staying in relationships that they are not good for us, is not because we are weak, because this is wrong with us, or because we are unworthy. It is because there is a wound trying to be healed. By recreating the same situation that originated that wound in childhood. So that's the reason also why when we meet someone who is available, who is open, who really show us love and support us and accept us as we are, we find them boring or unappealing, right? It happens to most of us, maybe all of us at some point. So what I'm trying to say here is the reason why we are attracted to unavailable people is because there is a wound that is rooted in childhood, was originated there, that wants to be healed. But for all those mechanisms, because our brain is wired that way and our nervous system as well, we try to recreate the same situation that originated that wound in order to resolve the problem of being loved by the one who wasn't available when we were growing up. So actually, this is like a reaction as adults that actually was created when we were little. Yes. But the good thing is that we can change that. And changing that or breaking the pattern actually is like breaking the pattern requires some steps. The first one is by becoming aware, making conscious the unconscious, to go deep into the subconscious mind to find out, oh, I understand, I see, this is my pattern, right? So recognizing that. Number two is taking responsibility, knowing that it's no one's fault, not even it's my fault. It's nothing about being, at fault here. It's something that happens to all of us, and we need to recognize and accept it and make the decision to change it. Take responsibility. It's not that I have bad luck, that I always attract the wrong people. In a way, it is true, but actually, you are not passive, right? You can do something about it. The number three is to observe your thoughts. Learn the story that you have been telling to yourself. We all have a story, a narrative that we call our life, the way we perceive life and the story we make with that. And that story can be changed. And you're going to see that just by changing the story, our feeling, the way we feel, also changes. So, important. Number four, get support. This is work that needs to be done. The best way to do this is with the right support of a coach or a therapist, so who will work with you, support you all the way, to keep you on track. Because this is really work that requires time, patience, and a lot of self-love. And the other point, the number five, is learn how to love yourself, right? So all of this is what I offer in my coaching sessions, my coaching services. I have a few options. I have coaching packages that you can have like 4 sessions in a package at a very, very convenient, rate, and individual sessions in case you just want once in a while, and also have some programs ready for you to work on your own at home. But if you want to learn more and you want to find out if this is a good fit for you, if you really can do this, if this is actually what you need, I am also offering a free call. It's a 15 or 20 minutes call that we can chat, we can talk, you can let me know what you need, where you are, what is your situation, to find out if one of these options is good for you. And it's totally free. All the information is in the description below. So check the links, get in there, find out. And if you have any questions and you want to have like a free call with me, it's nothing to lose, it's totally free. So I want to know where you are and what do you need and how can I help you. So that is my offering. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Namaste.